Hi there, welcome to another video about tech news on a normal day where nothing significant is happening. Retail listings for Nvidia's as yet unannounced GeForce RTX 3060 Ti have been spotted at a Saudi Arabian retailer for 3,690 Saudi Rial, which works out to about $986 US. It's frankly cheap for a card that hasn't come out yet. That's premium.
But there's taxes and stuff.
Maybe they're just trying to get ahead of the scalping for when it actually launches, you know? Early bird pricing. The 3060 Ti has also shown up at a few Chinese online retailers, which seems to indicate the card would launch December 2nd for $399, $100 less than the 3070, and that's much more reasonable. We're also seeing fresh rumors about an RTX 3080 Ti to take on AMD's Radeon RX 6800, as well as an RDX 3050 Ti, which would solidify Nvidia's position at the low end.
There's so many cards!
Yeah, but the crazy thing is this generation, we got AMD looking good at the high end and Nvidia taking the low end? What is this topsy-turvy situation? James, I'm spinning out of control. James, help!
Just wait for the supers.
It appears that Watch Dogs Legion, a game about hackers, has been hacked.
Yeah!
A ransomware group called Egregor claims to have infiltrated the servers of both Ubisoft and Crytek, and as proof, they published a bit of data on their site yesterday. But Egregor says they have the entire source code for Watch Dogs Legion and will begin posting it online unless Ubisoft contacts them. I'm assuming they want something other than figurines from Ubisoft's ridiculously ugly collector's edition.
Or else we're gonna release our own DLC!
No, please! Ubisoft says they're investigating the breach, but this isn't actually the only technical problem on their hands. Legion's autosave feature is reportedly corrupting players' saves, leading to infinite loading screens. But I think that might just be part of the immersion. Like you have to hack your way out of it. And Gregor had the right idea, I mean, to be fair. Don't hack people. And okay, fine, we'll talk about the US election for 1 second. Votes are still being counted and there's a lot of information flying around, so Twitter and Facebook have been labeling a lot more posts than usual that contain misinformation. A good many of these came from President Donald Trump, who claimed yesterday that he won the election already and posted that Democrats are trying to steal the election by continuing to count mail-in and absentee ballots. Facebook and Instagram have notices posted on their feed pages notifying users that the winner of the presidential election has not been projected yet, as there is every indication the results probably won't be completely known for another day or two. I guess this is the type of thing you want Facebook and Twitter to fact check, even if I am still salty they didn't like my hot take about how cats are literally the spawn of Satan.
Well, what's wrong with Satan?
That's a good point.
And we're due for another Spawn movie.
Quick bits, ever heard of them?
You've done this so many times.
Frickin' delicious! Bloomberg's Mark Gurman, an Apple leaker with a stellar track record, is reporting that the first ARM-powered Apple Silicon Macs will be a 13-inch MacBook Air and a 13 and 16-inch MacBook Pro, and that we're likely to see these at Apple's One More Thing event on November 10th. These laptops will probably look the same as the existing models, with the focus expected to be on their performance and power efficiency.
And biceps.
One can hope. Intel hasn't confirmed whether they'll be watching the event, but industry sources claim they'll most likely be in bed eating some unusually moist ice cream. Because they're crying into it. The tears are dripping into the ice cream, and then it becomes a bit of a... Owners of the Google Pixel 5 have been posting photos of a strange gap between the body and screen of the phone, but a Google spokesperson says that's a totally normal part of the Pixel 5 design.
Because they're designed by Tesla.
We asked them, and it doesn't affect its water or dust resistance, even though some photos have a gap on one side of the screen and not the other. I feel like this is maybe a post Twitter should put a label on. And here's another regular reminder that this is why you don't pre-order.
Colin.
Oh, Colin's right there. Did you pre-order it? Do you have it right now? I don't want to see it. Wait, does it have a gap?
No. Show us your gaps.
It will. A report from Mercury Research found that AMD's Ryzen CPUs have passed 22% market share, AMD's highest CPU market share since 2007. But for me, this is also a reminder that Intel ain't quite dead. They've still got over 60% CPU market share, so don't feel the need to send them any fruit baskets just yet. That's what you send companies when they die, I think. Uber and Lyft will not have to classify their drivers as employees after California voted overwhelmingly in favor of Proposition 22, which allows gig-based companies to continue treating their drivers as independent contractors. I'm sure you might feel a certain way about this news based on your politics. And that's it. But something we can all agree is pretty dumb is GameStop holding a TikTok contest for their employees. With one of the prizes being 10 additional labor hours to use during Black Friday week. As in, the prize was the privilege of working more during the most intense shopping week of the year in a pandemic.
Wait, what?
Overtime pay though.
That's what it is, really?
Now I'm gonna do a TikTok dance about
You get to work more?
capitalism. And this episode can't go overtime, so now it's over. Come back on Friday for more tech news, if we're all still alive.
Join us on TikTok. That's where we'll be.
Probably not.